guys, so for today's video we're going to be doing a little mini series. So basically I picked up the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palettes. So this is the Vault collection. So Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday will all be videos trying out palettes, what they're like, what they wear and etc etc. So obviously I did pick up the Vault. So this is what the packaging looks like, and it comes up this little, almost like a drawer kind of thing, so you pull it out the palettes each by one, which I find really nice. So this retails for £49, which you will save £11, but you can also buy them single, which they retail for £15. So I'm going to start off with a Ring the Alarm palette. So just pull this out of here, and when you open it up, obviously you get a plastic thing, I don't know why they put that on there, but this is what the palette looks like from the inside. So you get a nice size mirror in there. So these are very like red tones, which I always really love. I think it's so beautiful. And obviously this is the outside of the palette. It just says Morphe Jaclyn Hill. It almost has like this confetti kind of thing, and it actually has like little red splatters, like orange red splatters. And obviously it just says Ring the Alarm, so you know what the palette is. But I feel like on the other ones as well, the splatters, like you have like, you know, like this one has purples and this is the more purple toned. So yeah, I feel like that little touch is nice, because if you looked at it, you're like, okay, that's the red one, I want to dig into that today, rather than kind of looking at the description. But that's personally up to you. So I've already primed the eyelids. I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Anti-Aging, and I also have a bit of brow highlight on, which was Becca Champagne Pop. So yeah, let's dig into the palette. So I already love the original Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. It's stunning, it's beautiful, it's everything I want in a palette. Yes, I love it. So I'm super excited to try these out. So we are going to go into Rush first on a Spectrum B06. I'm just going to take a Crown Brush C429 just to blend it out further. So far it's blending really nice, there's a lot of pigment, it's not patchy or anything. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Yeah, I'm liking how it looks so far. It looks really pretty, not patchy, nothing like that. So far so good. So I'm going to take a little bit of Alert, which is this top shade up here, on a Spectrum A07. I'm going to put that into the crease. Well, that's got a lot of pigment. I didn't expect it to be that pigmented. Then just to blend it out with that Crown Brush again. So that shade took a little bit longer to blend just because it was so pigmented, but I feel like that's good in a sense, because obviously you want that colour to be there, especially you're going to pack it on the lids and stuff like this. But yet again, blended really nice. Yeah, so far so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of Framed and Secret, which are these two shades here. I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner of the eye. The thing is with this, because you're picking up so much pigment, you literally need the tiniest amount. Like, you don't need a lot. You do get a little bit of fallout, but it's okay, not a problem. Let's just pack this onto the outer corner. So I'm just going to take this Crown Brush C528 and just blend it. Taking it around into the crease a little bit, really smoking it out, bringing it in. Okay, so with this shade, I don't know if you can see this, but everything looks really blended where I've blended, but it just looks like I've got this heavy patch of pigment, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to like blend in with the rest. It doesn't look bad, it's just if I'm looking really close to my eye, I notice it. So I feel like if someone was looking at me from a distance, they wouldn't be like, unless they were like into makeup probably, they'd be like, This bit's not as blended as this bit, but I'm not phased by it. So I'm going to take a bit of Bombass, which is this beautiful red shade. I love red shades. I'm just, ugh. Yeah, I opened the palette and I was like, that's my shade. So I'm just going to take it dry on a Spectrum A16. And then we will try it wet. And we'll try it with fingers and things like that, just to see if we can get the most pigment out of it. But yeah, let's go in with this shade. I mean, that's really pigmented. I don't think I need to do anything else. Moist Framed was a little bit more on the red side, just because it's a little bit more purpley. I just feel like it would have gone with all the colours a little bit better. Personally, my preference. I don't really like how purple blends into red. Yeah. I'm just going to take a little bit of Lolly, which is this top shade. I'm just going to take that on my finger and pack that on the centre. Just to brighten it up a bit so it's not too much red. So that it will pack it all over. Just for giggles, I'm going to take it wet just to see how it looks. But so far I'm really impressed without it being wet and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go back in with the brush and take Bombass again. Spray it with a little bit of the Mario Badescu facial spray. And just pack that on the lid. I feel like it's just as pretty, wet. I don't see, it's probably a little bit bright, I'd say, but yeah, just really impressed with how it was without it being wet, and still impressed with it being wet. It's just a little bit brighter, I feel like. Okay, so this is the completed eye look for now, so I'm just going to quickly throw in my face and then I'll be back to finish up the lower lash line. So to finish up the lower lash line, I'm just going to take a little bit of Rush and literally just smoke that under. I don't want too much under the lower lash line. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter and just pop that on the inner corners. So I'm just going to apply some lashes and bottom lash mascara. So I'm just going to take the Koko lashes in Queen Bee. Okay, so lashes and mascaras on, and I really like the eyeshadow palette. I think it's really pretty. I think blended really nice. So this one is going so far so well. So I'm going to set some swatches and then I'll do a check-in later on. So the check-in time is 20 to 4. Yeah, so let's jump into the swatches and I'll see you a bit later on. So here are all the shades that we have. So we have Lolly, Rush, On Camera, Boom, Alert, Bombass, Siren, Mugshot, Framed and Secret. To me, Siren and Framed, which are these two, look pretty damn similar if I'm honest. One's probably got a little bit more of a brown undertone, but yeah, really, really pretty shades. So the check-in time is 20 past 10 and it's not looking too good on this eye, so I'm going to go close in and pull my lash down. You can see all of the shimmer, it's like peeled off almost. I don't know if my eyelid's like a bit oily or what, so maybe, I don't think it's the eyeshadow base because I've been using that eyeshadow base for ages now and I love it. But I mean, this eye seems to be absolutely fine. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Hopefully it's nothing to do with the palette. Maybe I need to set the eyelid instead, which I usually don't do. So maybe it's something like that. So obviously come back for tomorrow's video because that is going to be one of the other palettes. Hopefully we can sort of fix this mess if the shimmers don't do the same things and things like that. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Oh, look at that belly. Oh, tuck that in. Looks like shit without lashes. Looks like a badass bitch with lashes. Not a good bitch, bad bitch. Not a good bitch, bad bitch. Oh, it looks like I've got a big clump of mascara, but it's just eyelash glue.